In order to create our drawing, we basically got rid of the big box that I put it on before. I got rid of it as a body altogether. I didn't just hide it, I've completely got rid of it. So basically I'm going to now change this to the drawing format. So I'm going to create a drawing from design, and it's going to use this design to create a new file. So the new file, and it's going to be an A3 page, and it's going to be in millimeters and so on and so forth. I'm going to press OK. Now that I've created that new file, it's going to open up as a drawing with the set template up, and the template is basically showing you sort of a grid reference type thing and a box down the bottom with some details about the drawing in it. First thing it's going to do is try and give me a front view. I'm going to change the scale of this from a 1 to 1, and that seems like it's a good size for my front, side and top view. I'm going to just place it anywhere and click on OK. And it's going to create that as a line drawing. I'm going to create a new drawing now, and I'm going to change that to top view. And it's going to be a 1 to 1 again. And I'm going to just click somewhere and press OK. Not really worried about where these are at the moment, and I'm not interested for this activity in this being a proper technical diagram. This is just more a way of visually communicating your design intent without actually creating a technical way of creating this. So I'm going to create a new base view, and this time I'm going to do the right view, making sure that I've got the view I want as also a 1 to 1. I said 1 to 1, not 1 to 2, 1 to 1. And I'm just going to click that there and press OK. The final view I'm going to create is I'm going to create a 2 to 1 view, so a much bigger view, but I'm going to use an isometric view. So I'm going to choose either a northeast or northwest isometric. I'm going to start, I think, with north. No, I don't want to see the bolts. I want to see the things on the front. So maybe it is a northeast isometric. There it is there. And I'm going to click that in and press OK. I want that to be my main picture, so I'm going to move that into a location like so. And then I'm going to try and locate these things in a nice sort of way around it. To move it, you click on the object, you click on the little square in the middle, and then you place it somewhere else. And it's not a click and drag, it's a click and click. Once I've got those views all around, I'm going to use some text boxes or some text leaders. Text leaders are good because they work like by pressing on an object there. So for example, I want to use that edge there, and I can say thumb screw axle as a label. Press enter, press close to close that out, and you can move that around a bit by dragging these, that sort of thing. So a few labels and a few annotations using the text box tool would be very, very useful. You can also change down here, so you can see down here I've got my name in there and it's my username, which is not very helpful. I can zoom in on this and double click on it to open it up. And then I can double click on any of the text here and change that to my actual name. And I can double click on the system title, get rid of the word decorative. This is drawing number 1. You can put the date of issue, all sorts of stuff like that, the department you're in, that sort of thing. And once you're done, you can press OK, and we can bring it back into view so I can see the whole page and get the whole effect. Once I'm finished, I want to output it. Probably want to save it too. Let's just save this drawing now as my simple system drawing. Press save, and I can output it to a PDF. Once I output it to a PDF, I can actually choose to open that PDF and press OK. And I'm going to save it in my, not Beachbox, I want to save it in my Gear Systems folder. There it is there. And I'm using my latest version one there. and I can just call it save. It now should open that up as a nice PDF, which if you print it, it should print by default on our printers at school to a, there it is, it should print on our printers at school to A3 page, which you can then show as a visual for what you're trying to achieve with your gear system.